Oh my god, I almost just fell. Hello. Hi. Hi. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Oh no. Hey! I'm here. Hello. Okay, so like let's get right. How's it going? How's it going? How is everybody doing? Thanks for joining. There's 7 people already. This is good. This is good news. I'll move you back. So I said this is going to be a Q&A, and I meant that. So like it's like free questions and answers. Isn't it awesome? I have like 2 readers, honestly, that I watch religiously, and they always go live when I'm at work. And so I'm always like, I have like my phone like on the side, and I'm like watching and like typing. But then my boss will like come by, I'll be like, nothing's going on here. Hi, Super Q. Mitchell, I think that's, I'm sorry, like I probably need to put my glasses on. Yeah, it's so funny. He's like, what's going on? I was like, nothing to see here. What are you talking about? Literally nothing. So yeah, I hear that. Any advice for Pisces who can't stop loving a Libra who's an ex? Well, why is she an ex? What happened? I gotta know some detail. Pisces Libra. And how long has she been your ex, or he? He, she. Ooh. Whoa. Yeah, so I can tell you off the bat, you got the High Priestess in reverse, the Magician card upright. These are all major arcana cards, my friend. And then the Sun in reverse. Okay, so 6 months. Yeah, I don't know what exactly happened, but it looks like to me that either you didn't trust your intuition on something, secrets came out. I don't know if they were your secrets, her secrets, someone's secrets, but someone's secrets came out, or the real, like he or she came out, and you didn't see it coming, and it completely stole your sunshine with the Sun in reverse. And I think you tried to maybe mend it, or maybe your partner tried to mend it, thought that they could manifest, like, thought that they could really bring it back to life. And this was intense. 3 major arcana cards. This was absolutely intense. So I guess let me just, I guess, best advice. But this was heavy though. What did you or she do? Best advice. Okay, the Devil in reverse. This is the 4th major arcana card, okay? I gotta tell you, this is something you didn't want to see. This is something, it's not even about like, oh, you're codependent. When the Devil comes out in reverse, it's like you're not willing to see something for what it really is, or someone wasn't, or maybe you weren't able to with the Devil in reverse. I hate seeing the devil in reverse. My best advice, if this is the card for best advice, is to do whatever you need to open your senses. Um, Make sure you're thinking clearly. With the high priestess in reverse, I think either yours or your partner's intuition is also off too. So, because as long as the sun card is in reverse, we've got to find a happy place, right? So it starts with you got to start at square one, I guess is what I'm saying. And I think that starts with you maybe confronting some harsh realizations about yourself in the scenario. Okay. Hey guys. That's how it happens. It's like the people who are the absolute worst and treat you like shit are the ones who you want the most. Doesn't that make a lot of sense? No, it doesn't, but that's how we are. You're so welcome. I know I missed a bunch of questions because, yeah, I really probably need a moderator. I have one, but I don't think she's on. When I see someone familiar to me, I will probably go ahead and add them if I can. How will Jace change his attitude toward me once I pay him? How long have you owed this money? Like this $2,000? And honestly, before I even read cards, give him the money as soon as you can, because nobody likes to be in debt. Do any of you watch 2 years? Do any of you watch Game of Thrones? Like a Lannister always pays his debts. Well, you should too, because one more card, please. Yeah, you're up at night thinking about this for whether it's getting a second job, putting away money aside every month. You're up at night thinking about this. You're losing sleep. You're actually becoming counterproductive. You're probably I don't know if you're not that you're failing at work, but you could be so much more productive, right? Seven of Pentacles is really working hard, kind of like laboring away. But how do you do your best work when you're on no sleep? $2,000, 2 years, you're probably on 2 hours of sleep every night too. Your world is being affected by this, okay? So to answer your question, yeah, they'll forgive you. Yes, no questions. When I pull a card, if it's upright, it's a yes. If it's reversed, it's no. He'll forgive you and he will move on from the situation. He or she, I'm sorry, I don't remember. But yeah, he or she will move on from the situation, leave the emotions behind. I hope that helps. Any other questions? I got questions. Should you work on a lot of Libra questions? Should you work on it? Do you think you should work on it? And guys, so maybe I should have prefaced the questions. I'm happy to answer any and all questions, but they kind of need to be a little bit more specific than that. As it relates to should maybe give me their sign or what have you. I'm sorry your heart hurts, T. Will. I'm happy you're loving this, Paul. If everyone loves this, could you like it? Share it. Call your friends. Be like, there's a live Q&A and she's answering questions for free. Yeah. Who's got questions? So when I say questions, I'm not saying don't write a novel, but keep it pretty deep, not will he ever come back to me? Those questions, difficult to answer when there's 21 people and I'm picking up on their energies. Pisces lady, will you get a promotion soon at work? Tanya. Okay, I'm going to use a different deck actually because, okay. Tanya, what do you do for a living? And have you asked for a raise before? And my thing is like, it's really easy to talk yourself out of asking for a raise because you're scared. Accounts payable. Yeah. You know what's funny? I got to tell you. With positions like that, it's like the company wouldn't function without you. You literally run their day-to-day, like, you know, it's an accounting function. It is beyond necessary for the company to run. Without it, it's the core infrastructure. I work in business and finance, so this is like my bread and butter. So to say, never talk yourself out of asking for a raise. The worst that your manager could say is no. But here's what the cards are saying. So Drew, the King of Pentacles, this is probably your boss, the one who is kind of, in not. I haven't read the other cards yet, but he's the one who kind of makes it. He's typically fair and sound and can make the proper decisions as it relates to your value and whether you deserve a raise. So I'm seeing the Ace of Swords upright and then the Queen of Cups in reverse. So here's what I have to tell you. You're going to come in and you're going to ask your supervisor for a raise, and you're not going to know. It's a double-edged sword. You're not going to know if he or she is going to say yes and, like just bring you up, or say no and stab you back here, right? If you take the approach of a Queen of Cups, which is your energy as a Pisces water sign, in reverse, you will most likely not get a raise. And here's why. Queen of Cups in reverse is a woman who, I mean, it's not about uncontrolled emotions. He's the King of Pentacles. He thinks that with, not logic. It's all about the money. No, but there's no emotion involved. It's like, okay, what value have you added to this business? Show me numbers. So instead of coming in with maybe I think because I work really hard, kind of, asking for a raise, go in with tangibles, right? Because King of Pentacles, tangibles, things that come in with numbers. Say, you know what? You want I deserve this much. Come in with a number ready, right? Because you can't just say I want to raise and then not have a number in mind. Be prepared to throw out a number, and then be prepared to back it up with why. Do market research. See what other people in accounts payable in your city and state, what they're making, what the average is, or the highest and the lowest salary. And then say show he or she, your supervisor, what you have contributed to the company, why you're a value add, tangibles. Okay. I hope that helped. And I probably missed a bunch of questions, so please retype your questions. Thank you. I really need a moderator. You're so welcome, Tanya, and best of luck. And please let me know how that works out. I am a huge advocate for women in the workplace. It is something I am extremely passionate about. Santana, it needs to be a little bit more specific than that. Should you wait? I don't think anyone would. I think you need to ask, would they wait for you? I need a little bit more of an in-depth question than that. He will. Does your ex Libra miss you? One fish, can you type that again? How do you develop your intuition? That's a great question. I personally had like a spiritual awakening. I've ever since I was a kid, I was always kind of pretending I was like I would make spells, like like in a cult. Like I thought I was like a kind of like a witch. My mother used to read tarot cards when she was younger. She was really into astrology. My mother is an Aquarius sun, and I'm an Aquarius moon. We're very intrigued by the occult and all things kind of like this. I had a what I like to call a tarot moment that I'm not going to repeat the whole story because I'm sure some of you have heard already. Yeah, Aqua Rising. Listen, us Aquariuses, we're a little quirky, but we're like the best people. You know, sometimes we get a little in our head, but in any case, I've always been good with people. I could read energies. I could walk into a room. I could meet someone, and I can figure them out in 30 seconds. It's very easy for me, and I kind of have like the gift of like gab, if you will. I'm also very into creative writing. So a lot of what tarot is, it's a combination of it's storytelling. It's being, using your intuition and being able to read people and read accurately and responsibly. And then in 2016, I had, kind of like a tower moment, like I said, and I was searching for my own answers to some far deep reaching questions, and I found them in tarot, and so here I am. Any other questions? This Pisces is crushing on a Gemini. Do they feel the same? Do they feel the same? Let's see. Your Gemini. Actually, okay, one more card. One more card. Thank you. Yeah, so your Gemini has just completed a cycle or is in the midst of completing a cycle, a karmic cycle for sure. Something happened to them, I think, in the past. They're looking back, Seven of Pentacles in reverse, with the Ten of Wands in reverse. They're contemplating a situation, I think, that had nothing to do with you in the past. And what's unfortunate is that affects then your scenario. This was a burdensome thing or like life event they had to go through. They may have lost some money. They may have lost like their sense of stability with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. And then your kind of stance on it is, I want you to maybe try and you've been, I think, really working hard at trying not to manifest this, but to really think about ways that this could work. But sometimes when we think, we can overthink things. With the moon in reverse, this is you a little, not like that you're in your head, but you really are lost in your illusions, and it's not in like a dreamy state. It might be leading you to false hopes, and I don't want you to head down a path that might feel a little bit false, if that makes sense. So my best advice, I always say, and this is the advice I get from my girlfriends, if a guy or a girl wants to see you, talk to you, whatever, like they will do it. So if a guy, let's say me, for example, I go by this is my mantra. If a guy wants to see me, I don't care if he has a meeting with the CEO of, I don't know, Starbucks tomorrow. He will call and he will find a way to see you. Where there's a will, there's a way. So there is no excuse. Can you guys hit the like button? There's 4 likes with 29 people. That doesn't seem right. No, there's 30 with 5. Thank you. Questions, guys, hand them to me. You're welcome. And Liz, I'm happy to, if you want to email me, we can discuss this further. Personal reading prices, please email me. I will disclose that there. Thank you for liking. It helps. I hate asking. It's just, it helps. It does. You know, I don't. Can you tell me how my ex-Capricorn feels about me? I can't. I need a little bit more information than just that your ex is a Capricorn. There is so much Libra, like not Libras here, but Libras we're talking about. My email is in my About Me box, but if I can read it to you, it's XXM like Mary, E like elephant, L like Larry, Z like zebra, 490XX@gmail.com. So xxmels490@gmail.com is my email. Please email me. If you're looking to book a personal reading, yeah, so I mean, if you're inquiring obviously about like, you know, another person, you don't need to give me names or like their, you know, but your birthday, your exact time of birth, like exact, like not just like I think I was born at 7 a.m. Like if it was 7:14, it makes a difference. And then your exact city of birth. And if you're able to retrieve that information for, you know, the guy or gal that you're or whomever, however they associate themselves. If you have that information for them, that would be super helpful and will make the reading probably infinitely more accurate, I would say. Plus, I love doing birth charts and like reading birth charts. I find them so fascinating. It's like very, very fun for me. Yeah, please hit me up. Pisces Sun, Libra Rising, Scorpio Moon. I like that. That's a really cool combo, actually. Sure, blah, blah. Let's pull 2 romance angel cards about Colin. Nope, that's way too many. Okay. Something to have to do with children. So it says your love life is being affected by children. Do you or does he have children? And someone is not making the effort. It's going to take effort. It's going to take a lot of effort. So I don't know if that has to do with the fact that children are in, or maybe like you don't agree on having children, or like there's something with children or family. Okay. If that's not the case, then it's probably something from one of your two's past when you were children, and the way that you experienced either your parent, like some sort of relationship, like your parents, the way that they expressed love. One of you is afraid to make an effort, make a move. You know, like that like Ariana Grande sounds like, I've been waiting and waiting for you to make a move. Like, I think I sang that in my last live. Anyway, someone's got to make a move. It's like otherwise we stay exactly where we are. So who's going to make the move? Bottom of the deck was engagement. I didn't want to show you that, but I'm going to show you it. So just keep that in mind, okay, my dear? I didn't see that. Can you retype that, please? Chastity, what's affecting your mental? What are y'all up to tonight? It's a Monday. Nada, nada. Booting cars. I don't think it's a bad business. I think it might be a lucrative business, if anything. My father was an auto mechanic, and I mean, a little different place in time, but it was a very lucrative business. Chastity, I see you sent question marks, but I don't know what the question was. Can you please tell me how Sean feels about me? He's a Taurus. Okay. And what's your sign? And I'm sorry, T. Will. I'm sending, you're in my thoughts. Chastity, I'll answer that question in 1 second. In fact, I'm going to write it down. I really need a moderator. Can you guys sit tight while I try and find the one person that I just sit tight for 1 second, guys? I just wanted to see if I could get a moderator to make like the questions and answers a little bit easier. Sean, I'm sorry. What did you say your sign was, my dear? Okay. Pisces Taurus is a beautiful combination, I gotta tell you. I'm not taking all these. That's crazy. Okay. Hi, Steph. You got sacral chakra, and I'm just gonna read you quickly what that says. So I'm gonna show you the card. Okay. Known as the sacral chakra, your second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to your emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. Okay. To keep this chakra balanced, it's important to keep the energy flowing. Try dancing, moving your hips, lower abdomen. And mental conflict. Huh. Hang on. So this is the second card you drew. This is about self-doubt, not being able to move forward because you're indecisive and you can't make a decision. And you need the strength to do so. And you'll feel relief once you do so. And you can ask people for help. There's 2 2s here. There's 2 2s here. Oops. So, give me a second. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry though. But 2s are about choices or the attempt to find balance. So this card, I mean, so it says mental conflict. It's the 2 of swords in a regular deck, and this talks about resisting choice by blindfolding your mind. Is there an issue sexually with the 2 of you? And if that's not a blockage or the case, then all should be well. There is a sexual issue. Sorry, these cards just, I'm going to pick them up. I'm back. So it was a sexual issue, and you guys can type some questions to me if you would like. You made it! Hi, squiggly, 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 squiggly. Literally the most creative person I've ever met. Shirley, I'm so sorry. That's such a shame. I don't have the best relationship with my father. He's in my life. We don't have the best relationship. He probably, I don't even need to pull cards. This is what I'm feeling, and I have like goosebumps. Um, I think he has some work to do still, and I think it's been a lot of it's been some time, Shirley. But you don't want him to come to you when he's not ready, when it's going to be the same bullshit. Do you know what I'm saying? He's not done yet, and when he is done, he'll come to you. I feel like he's ashamed of something. Does that like make sense at all? I know you haven't spoken, but I'm saying this is probably why. I need more text. You're welcome. When he's ready, it will happen. I'm gonna need some more decks. I don't think I can shuffle these properly. Well, I can get them, but questions, questions, questions. I feel like I'm a teacher. I'm like, any questions? You know, like when they used to say that, I hated that. I was like, no, I don't have any questions. Let me go to lunch. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Can you remind me of your question, Chastity? I said I was going to write it down, but it's like not easy to do when you're live. Chastity, what's your question? How can you move on from your tower moment? I'm smiling not because no one wants to be in a tower moment. I'm smiling because that's the whole reason that I got into tarot. I had a tower moment, and it shook my world from the core. My world, my family, my friends. I was acting out of control. I was not myself. People, like my best friends told me now, they're like, I didn't even recognize you during your tower moment, like during this time period. How do you move forward? Hey from Long Island. Hey from New York City. How do you move forward? Well, the tower has fallen, right? And when you think about the tower, you know, yes, we all know it falls because it's built on, you know, unstable foundations. How do you move forward is, well, take some time to reflect, think about what went wrong. Well, why did that tower fall in the first place? Why was there a weak foundation? What made the foundation weak? Was it you? Was it external factors? Was it, you know, the way that you regarded yourself, the partners you chose, the job you chose? What were the factors at play or like in your environment when that tower was being built and when it was falling? And when you figure that out, right, or you have some sort of idea, well, the only way to move forward is, I mean, you're literally at the bottom. You have a brand new piece of paper to build brand new. How do you move forward? I mean, you got to fight for your life. No one's going to do it for you. You keep your head up and you just say, okay, today is a new day. I'm going to be strong. No, fake it till you make it. I'm not saying suppress your emotions, but I mean, everyone has a story. Everyone goes through shit. And what I find the most beautiful judge of character. And I think something that you'll take a lot of pride in, maybe 1-2 years from now, is your resilience. It's not about the fall, it's how quickly you can pick yourself back up. Okay, so because if you stay in this tower, like, you know, you stay in like the rummage and the debris, and you don't try to get up back up again, then you have failed. But if you get back up and you try, you definitely are far from failing, my dear. Okay? Does that make sense? Hang on just a sec, guys. I'm wondering if I should get more decks. Yeah. Honestly, my girl Squiggly could probably have her own very successful YouTube channel. I don't want to get into it. Wise beyond many people I've encountered. This fucking woman. Great advice, seriously. And while I was talking about you, my squigs, Sisterhood of the Rose came out. This is about beauty and devotion, being a mystic and a teacher. You're my sister. I'm serious. And you need to think about becoming a mystic and a teacher. But okay, I won't push. That is just me. Okay? Okay. um, it is. It's pulling. It, you know, it is. It's like actually, it's like in my neck, like right here. It is hard. It's really hard. And I'm seeing like, you know, like 37, we're like 37 minutes in. Squiggly, you've got to do it. And it's hard. It really is hard. I want to answer everyone's questions. I want to give everyone enough time. And it's, yeah. And maybe I'll do that. Maybe we've concluded the Q&A. Maybe I was being way too generous with my energy. Now I understand why readers don't do this. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I'm happy to do a general energy reading for the 19. I think it's 19 that are here. Now it's 18. Now it's 17 because I'm not answering questions. I love Pisces. I gotta tell you, we talked about this during my, I think it was my last live when I was in Florida. Maybe it was yesterday or the day before. I've been doing some serious thinking on whether to like just solely have a Pisces channel. My only thing with that is that, first of all, I'm not a Pisces, and that's okay, and that's probably a good thing. But I don't want to restrict myself. But you guys are the best. You guys are my, like, you literally are my bread and butter. Like, you're my fishies. Like, down with me since day one. It's like, I might do something a little bit special maybe for you guys, like a separate channel thing. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've got to figure it out. I've got to put some time into that. So yeah, let me do a general, you know, just like energy spread to close, if that's okay with you guys. And if you could smash the crap out of that like button, just go, that'd be great. And again, if you guys, I am taking personal readings, or I'm doing personal readings, so email me. All right? Okay. Yeah, so you're a cusper. I'm actually a Taurus Gemini cusp for my sun sign. I'm born May 17th, so I am on the cusp. My email is in the description box. I will say it again. It's XXM like Mary, E like Elizabeth, L like Larry, Z like zebra, 490XX@gmail.com. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chastity. Okay, so let's get a general, just an energy feel. Okay. I should pull probably 2 of these. And then I'll pull 1 romance angel. This will be good. 1 romance angel card. No, I'm gonna need another one. Thank you. Okay. Here's what we've got. This will be a nice, comprehensive, large energy reading. Okay. Knight of Swords upright. 10 of Cups in reverse. 4 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles reverse. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. I'm sorry. This is the Page of Swords. I apologize. Page of Swords upright, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Then we have, let me just show you what we have. We have the Triumph card. Oh, that's the Chariot card, by the way. Chariot card. We have Shadow, which I'm 99.9% sure is the Moon card. I just want to confirm. Yes, it's the Moon card. And then romance, as it relates to love, we've got codependency with staying optimistic about your love life. Okay, so let's break it down. Page of Swords right next to the 10 of Cups and the in reverse and the 4 of Cups upright. Someone you were dealing with could be an earth sign, could be an air sign, someone with air in their chart, or maybe this is you and you have air in your chart. No matter. Young, could be blonde. I love blondes. It's fake, but a very, excited kind of, I've really thought this through energy, and I'm so excited about what the future holds. I'm so young and I have the whole world ahead of me. And then something, and this might be your story, I think, honestly, something happened where you didn't get the 10 of Cups. You didn't get the emotional fulfillment and abundance that you had really thought that you thought through. So now it's either that like you're bored, and that's why, or you're not seeing offers coming in because you're so down and out on the fact that this first thing, this first love or this first idea didn't work out with the 10 of Cups in reverse. So now you're not seeing what's right in front of you, which is why the Ace of Pentacles is not upright. It's in reverse. It's in reverse because you're not seeing it. Look at you. You're not looking up. You're just looking down. When you're looking down, you're looking at the floor. You're looking at where they say like hell resides, right? It's below you. It's behind you. It's the past. So you're not looking anywhere that's going to help you move forward when you're looking down instead of looking up or in front of you. And that's why if you're trying to embody the energy of the Knight of Pentacles is in reverse. Like, so this, like, there's an offer coming in. There was an offer coming in, and it was going to provide, or is coming in, providing you stability, coming in, at a tempered pace. Knight of Pentacles is very, well thought out, and I think you would appreciate that. But they're in reverse because you're not, you can't get over the fact that whatever this was didn't work out. You don't have to be young. You don't have to be young. It's the energy of, it's like, and it's not even maturity. It's just, you were looking at something with fresh eyes and you were excited about it and it just didn't work out. But that doesn't need to spoil the rest of what's to come for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? You have triumph here, which I think is the Chariot. Maybe I said strength before. I'm pretty sure that's it's the Chariot. You are the Chariot. So the Chariot only moves when you have an intended goal and path and the desire to move and gain momentum, right? You have to be in control of your emotions. Like, you need to be in the driver's seat, like physically and mentally. With the shadow card, which is the moon, being in control of your emotions. The shadow card is the moon card. This talks about maybe getting lost in illusions, not seeing things for what they really are, like things that, in the light of day would look very different when it's dark. This also talks about, when I look at these two men, so they're like holding on to this, like, it's almost like they're like sorcery kind of like stick. It's duality to me, but it's also like, it's also a part of you being control is also learning to be careful with who you, I was going to say get into bed with, but get into business with, because you've learned that life has a tendency sometimes not to work out in the way that you want it to, and you've learned from that. And you won't be codependent, not on a person. I know this is a romance angel card, but you won't be codependent on an idea. Life is, change is elusive. Nothing is permanent. People aren't permanent. Everything changes every single second of every single day. I'm talking about the little things. If one thing doesn't work out, like whatever this 10 of Cups in reverse situation was, you cannot live the rest of your life, codependent, hanging on to that failure. Change hurts, yes, but it's like, the Ferris Bueller quote, it's like, life moves really fast. If you don't move with the times, you will be left behind. Fight for your happiness. And stay optimistic about your love life and also what you love doing and what your passions are. Don't abandon your dreams because, you had one shortcoming. The Chariot won't move. It's like the Chariot not moving is the same thing as this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Stagnant energy, not moving forward because you're keeping yourself stuck like glue. Does that make sense? I couldn't read any of your comments. Bottom of the deck, victory and success. So I know that's what you guys want. That's the Six of Wands. You guys want to be able to relish in, you want to show your friends and family, like, and everyone and yourself, most importantly, that yes, you can. Yes, you can. But you've got to work out all this other stuff before the victory and the success, right? And you have to have the spiritual strength to do that. Spiritual strength, talking about this is the Nine of Wands. This is about when you feel like you're going to give up because this was awful and you can't take it anymore. This is when you have to dip into that energy reserve of yours and pick yourself up off the floor, because this is not going to get you to the victory and success, sitting and moping. You stay a negative Nancy, you get negative results. And I'm sorry if there's a Nancy here. It's nothing in personal. Period. Don't you want this? Upright. Ace of Pentacles. A brand new opportunity. One that provides you security. Something probably similar to what you were looking at, like what you wanted here, but that didn't work out. Don't you want this? There's another offer. Every closed door, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. One door closes, another opens. Well, you won't even see this door if you stay like this. Okay, now I just got so worked up. My God. I hope that resonated. I feel really good about that. I feel like I had to let that out, you know. But yeah, guys. Was this helpful for you guys? I recommend, honestly, balance how much you spend your time on YouTube watching these tarot readers. I would recommend, see, at certain times, your sun sign may resonate with you more, your rising. Sometimes if Venus is in retrograde, I will watch but for me, because I'm a reader, it's hard for me to give you I try not to watch other YouTube videos or tarot cards, but try it. Find it doesn't resonate with you, well, now you know. You're proud of me. I kind of want to cry because that means everything. She's literally the best. Thank you, Squiggly. Thank you, guys. I hope this is helpful. I'm sorry I obviously couldn't answer everyone's questions. Now I understand why, lesson learned. Why the tarot card readers don't do this a lot. Thank you, Pat. I try to read very honestly, and it's really hard to, I want to give the best news, right? Yes, love is, but I will never lie. I will never lie, and I will never sugarcoat what I see on the board. I will let you know if I can't answer a question or I can't come to a conclusion, but I won't lie. So I try to keep it real, and I hope that continues with your guys' support. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna log off. I've been up since 3:00 in the morning. I woke up in Florida this morning. I was at my grandma's, and I'm still awake. 3:00 in the morning. I don't know what time it is now. Feeling a little bit delirious. Probably wouldn't give you the best advice at this point. But yeah, guys, please share, and oh my God, we have 19 people here and 19 likes. 19, 19, 19. That's the sun card. Yeah, there is something to that. I promise. 19. Also, keep in mind 1 + 9 is 10. A cycle completed. Little numerology for you guys. We're in Florida. Actually, no, don't say that over here. Just email me. I'll email you. Okay. Good night, my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful family. I love you guys. If you like me going live, comment. Let me know what you think. Yeah. I'll see you guys soon, all right? Love and light always. Take care and have a beautiful night.